All right, we are back. So, new season dropped. It's pretty cool. I don't know how I feel about this card yet. Nick Fury, add three random six card costs to your hand. It's okay. I kind of built something around it. I'll showcase in just a second, but it's just okay in my opinion. I think the coolest thing that did happen is in the ranked rewards here, grinding to infinite. The avatar is no longer at 100, which I think is amazing because I was never going to use the avatar. I don't know if any of you were. It's actually this cool Hydra back for your cards, which I think looks actually pretty sick. So I think it's actually something to kind of look forward to getting. I mean, the avatars are okay, but personally, I don't like running them. They're never as cool as I'd hope. And then at platinum, even you get this pretty cool card back that I'm already running on this deck. Let's jump into it though. Let's Mr. Fury here. So the deck's okay. By no means is it going to be run in any competitive way. I think time will tell with him. There's just is too much going on here. For one, he 5 cost. It's kind of expensive. He's only 7 power, where you can get other cards that almost double that for his cost. And you have add 3 random 6 card cost to your hand. What if they're garbage? What if you get Infinite on 5? What if you get Destroyer? It's just there's nothing you can do with those cards on 6, and especially if you're not running the deck for it, I should say. But you can do some cheesy things, some cool things, like pulling some cards that you'd never see otherwise, which is fun. But it's okay. I mean, time will tell. If this was reduced to 4, I could see it being played a little bit more. If there was, I don't know, honestly, it's an okay card. It's cool. I think it's gonna be fun. I drafted it into this collector deck. I've been having a lot of fun with collector, so immediately I thought of it. But the only way for me, in my case, I don't have any way to cheat Nick Fury out. To get him onto the board early, to be able to play multiple of those 6 card drops that you get, gets kind of tough for me. Gets a little dicey. I do have a kind of a tricky way to get him out early. It's not great, but just in the scheme of things, just try to get him out. Not having a wave, not having a Psylocke, not having anything in, it's just no way to get him out on 4. I run a Lady Sif, comboing with Ghost Rider. This will get him out on 4, which is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. The whole theme of this deck, though, is basically your collector, Devil Dino, old school, Devil Dino Moon Girl combos. So kind of bringing that deck back to light. And then Nick Fury just boosts them up with either filling your hand or giving the collector 3 more triggers, which is always good. And then Quinjet. Quinjet's an actually essential part of this deck. You want Quinjet down early because you want the cards you get from Nick Fury to cost 1 less. So if you do end up getting him down on 4, which is ideal if you have a wave, if you have, like I said, a Psylocke, something to get him down early, it's much better than my little combo here. I just don't have the cards, so I have to go this route. You get him down on 4, and then with Quinjet you can play 2 of those 6 cost cards, 1 on 5 and 1 on 6. So it works out if you have all of that, or I mean, even if you have a way to cheat out like a Magic, you have 5, 6, 7, or you have 6 and 7. But it's just with Magic being a 5 cost, you even have to give it that slot. So I don't even know if that works. It gets a little rough, but the rest of the deck is basically your standard collector, Devil Dino, Moon Girl. You just want to keep recurring things. Agent 13 works perfectly since she is one of the highlights of the season, so awesome to have her in here. Cable, you get some insight on what your opponent's running, and he pulls a random card pulls one of their cards to your hand, which boosts up collector, which is great for Devil Dinosaur. Sentinel, every time you play him, he goes back in your hand. And then with Quinjet onto the board, they all become 1 cost, which is amazing. Like I said, Lady Sif, Ghost Rider, just there for the combo. Devil Dino, big boy on the board. Moon Girl, if wow, I thought I clicked on Moon Girl there. Moon Girl, if you don't have anything else, you can always play her towards the end of the game and copy your hand, growing that Devil Dino and your collector. Iron Man, you just kind of need some type of big push in a lane, so I run him to drop him down and hopefully have some type of push somewhere. And then Nick Fury, the featured card of the season. Let's see how he does. All right, let's see if Mr. Fury's got it. We have Devil Dino in hand. We have Sentinel, Moon Girl. Okay, Dr. Octopus. That would have been cool if it was on like turn 3 and we had Collector down. We'll play Agent 13. No worries in that. See what we can get from her. The deck, I will say, just sliding in Fury doesn't feel terrible, especially just going with the theme of the deck. I will say, if it was just built around him and trying to do his nonsense with whatever cards he pulls towards the end of the game, it would be a little more rough to play it. I don't even want to play that. I want to start getting rid of my hand. Let's just see coin flip. Let's see if Scarlet can give us something good over here to the right. Thinking right here, it's not a bad play line. We're just looking for some more power output into some of these lanes where Collector would be awesome for. Ooh, we can get a free Doc Ock though. We'll play Lady Sif over here. This is after turn 4. Let's see if we can pull out some sneakiness. What I'm going to try to do is Ghost Rider into Hala. That was rude. Rude? Oh. Oh, no. What am I thinking? Okay, we could have actually gotten the Nick Fury here, but I kind of want to try some cheesy stuff here. I'm going to drop Ghost Rider into the far right lane. He's going to pull the Doc Ock into this lane. Hopefully we have more power than they can than we pull in for them here. Let's see if this works out. This is risky. They didn't play anything. Okay. Freaking bot. Is everything good gonna fall in there? We have 16. Perfect. We luck out here. Everything on their end's gonna get destroyed. We'll snap off that. Let's see. Okay, bot. I see you. Let's see. I think all we do here now is we just drop Devil Dino, and then on turn 6 we just go into the Moon Girl and push the power into the hub. I think that's our best play. We can try to compete with Iceman in the middle if we have to, but I don't think it's necessary. Interesting. I'm actually gonna do it. I'm gonna drop. Ooh, let's do we get the extra 2 power here? I'll still get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 on our Devil Dino, so I don't mind this play too much. I'm going to try to win here, just in case. I'm going to push some 2 power here, and we should win. We'll be winning all 3 of these lanes if they don't play anything into them. Okay. Easy win. I mean, I don't suspect that to be anything crazy in the middle lane here. Yeah, just Angela, Devil Dino. Nothing to be worried about. So, I mean, it still does its thing when it works. I mean, that all came off of the Agent 13 Doc Ock play, but we'll take it. All right, let's see. Okay. Iron Man in hand, Collector in hand, and Quinjet in hand. We like this so far. Two Quinjets. Could be nice. Let's play Collector into Stark Tower. Start to do some nonsense after this. As long as they don't retreat, which I hope they don't. I'm actually gonna cable right down the middle. Do I want a Quinjet yet? I don't want to push all the just 4 power into this lane. I kind of want to save it for some beefiness over here just in case. But 2 Quinjets isn't going to kill us. That's going to be 0 cost pretty soon. We only took a shocker though. What are they running here? Oh my gosh, this is absurd with the cloning bats. No Nick Fury, but I think we're gonna be a-okay here. I really wish we could actually drop them. We'd get 6 costs, which would be 4 cost cards. Yeah, don't need anything there. Squirrel Girl, that's fine. Are you planning to go Destroyer? What's going on here? Yeah, it's a 2 cost there. I'll drop him there for no reason, and then I'll drop Quinjet there for no reason. I'm just trying to free up some space here because we're not going to have much room pretty soon. Yeah, I think this game is kind of... We kind of lucked out here getting cloning bats. This is going to be a 1 cost Devil Dino next turn. I don't know what you're doing with... Okay, I see what you're trying to do here, but I don't... think it's a little late for to get anything, especially with Squirrel Girl. I don't think much is gonna come of that, my guy. Let's go Devil Dino. Let's go Iron Man just to win that. Let's go Sentinel, and let's go Sentinel. We're gonna fill up our hand all over again, win the middle lane, and we should still win both right and left. This was... okay, this is a little too much. I'm going to refrain from snapping because if I snap, they will run. This is an actual person. We've played him several times. Okay, let's see. This is ridiculous. Yep, pulls one into her hand and then copies it. And then it'll do that again here. Pull one into our hand and then copy itself. Maybe we go back and make a Collector just Devil Dino deck. Okay, cool play. Don't think it's gonna help you very much, but cool play. At least they tied the left lane. Impressive. But yeah, I think cloning bats was just... it was kind of absurd for us. Let's see if we can get a regular game. Okay, this is... we've played him several times as well. Let's say hello. Death's Domain is terrible for us. Because of that, I'm actually going to hold off on... or actually, I can... drop the Agent 13. She'll die. Let's just hold off. We have nothing to play on turn 2 anyway. Oof. That's actually a pretty cool Black Cat variant. Ooh. That's rough. Okay, well, that means we're drawing into one next. Ooh, okay, this will allow us to play our Nick Fury on 4, which is great for us. I'm actually going to drop Agent 13 over here to the left. We'll see what we get, and we'll free up some space here. And actually, not really, because we're pulling into our hand. Okay, we're only going to get two. This is the one issue I do have with this deck, is having a full-sized hand and not being able to get all of your Nick Fury cards. Kind of unfortunate. Hopefully we pull into the good too. Another rock. Okay, Invisible Woman. What are you doing? Okay, does this count as play? Do I just play my Hulk out here? Hoping that's enough power. And then we can do... I was thinking maybe an Ultron will definitely win this far left lane. Because I don't... Does it say? No, it just says create. I don't think it actually plays them into that left location. I should have actually just guaranteed the win at... I should have guaranteed the win here. Okay. Well, we should have done, actually, going back, guaranteed the win here in Subterranea with Hulk here. Beefing up this lane, and then playing Ultron and winning Death's Domain. He does have an Invisible Woman, though, so it could have been a little dicey depending on if he had, like, a Hela play or something going on there. Alright, emotes. Let's, see if you can give us an emote. Hello, sir. Nothing great in hand. We'll see what we can do with this. Not terrible, not great. Let's get some insight on what they got in hand. What they're using. Scorpion, he just feels so bad to play against. That hurts every time. Daredevil. Okay. So my guess is they want a turn 5 swing. Let's see what we can do here. Bishop. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, I hate these lanes because I hate the I hate drawing rocks. Has to be done though. Let's I honestly don't know what to do with this. I'm trying to free up some space here. If you guys are wondering like what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to free up some space in my hand because when I get the Nick Fury triggers next turn, I want to be able to draw all 3 cards. Unfortunately, we don't have Quinjet on the board, so we won't be able to do anything cool with that. Let's see. Ooh, actually, I didn't realize how late we were. We actually don't get the early turn 4. I misread that. Okay, the Maximus. They're gonna try to fill up our hand real quick. They're gonna give us 2 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're not gonna. We can actually still get it if we do that. We'll draw 2 and then pull 3 from 7. We'll match them. You know, they're gonna get the Angela trigger. They'll beat us in this lane if we play it out this way. What's over here? Let's just try to get some board presence. This is a tough one. Oh, actually, the 0. Zero stopped that. Didn't have to worry about it. All these rocks, though, I mean... see what I mean? This right here. Ooh. Ah, if only it pulled the Infinite. Yeah, that kind of solidifies the game for us, right? We would need... Get up to there. We're not going to win there. Do we have any... We can put 2 power into this lane. And we can do something like an Iron Man and then just throw an extra 2 power into the middle lane and see if it's enough. I suppose they're gonna go for the big push here, but we'll see how much power they have to give into both of these lanes. They might just do something like pushing a lot of power into here and then letting that beef up their bishop. Either way, they just need to win one of these lanes. It depends. It's really... if we call it correctly. This is going to be a little bit of a tough one. It might almost pay off a little bit more to play the yellow jacket here, getting the 2 from Angela. So we'll go up 4 here. We'll go up to 14. I just don't know if that's enough. I'm going to lock it in this way. Okay, so it looks like we made the right call. Let's see if it's enough. Okay, Sunspot. And Jane Foster. We pulled it off. No thanks to our Nick Fury, but we still pulled it off. You see how tough it gets with this. You get a Heimdall, you get an Infinite, you get an Arnim Zola. I had not enough power to push into this left lane. We would have lost that. We had to keep the power into these two lanes over here. And for one, we can't play Infinite. Arnim Zola, we don't have anything big enough to push across the board. And yeah, it was going to be a tough one. So as good as he is, the randomness, might as well just put the 6 cost cards you want in your deck. Okay, already has the Nick Fury up here already on, which is okay. Ooh, we can play Angela on turn 1, which is great. And we have Nick Fury in hand. Might be a good one, at least to showcase the deck. Ooh, okay, we both had a thumbs up. We both had the same idea there. Let's get a random card to hand. We'll do that with Agent 13. I'm thinking we do Devil Dino into the far left. It's terrible. Ooh, no. Come on. Are you kidding me? We could risk this playing Lady Sif. The risk with that is, do we pull into... I mean, we need Ghost Rider at that point, and we need him next turn. I think it's worth the shot. We're not going to get him till 6 anyway. So I think it's worth the risk. I'm going to play it out this way. Perfect. This is my little sneaky way of getting him out early. It doesn't always work, but it's the only way I can do it. I don't have any way to ramp up, which kind of sucks. Okay, Devil Dino. I think we can outplay them with our Devil Dino. I really want to skip and play the Infinite into this lane, but I think our Devil Dino, we can get him much larger. We have Moon Girl, we have Collector. I think we're okay because on the last turn we can play them both out, get some triggers for the Collector, and get some a full hand size for Devil Dino. Let's hope this is enough. Okay, fair. Ooh. Ooh. Actually, okay, so we know we have a bigger hand size than them. They have 4 in hand. We have 7. Even if we play 1 card, we are fine in this middle lane. Let's see how many cards they play and see if we can send the Hobgoblin back. Thanks to our Nick Fury trigger. Come on. There we go. Ooh, and Nick Fury fills up our hand actually. That's great. Perfect. We take the win there. I think that's a perfect one to showcase that on. Nick Fury actually got us the win there, so we'll end it there before we lose any more cubes. Alright everybody, if you stuck around to the end of the video, I want to say a quick thank you. Appreciate you watching all the way through. I left the best game in there in the end, so anybody who did watch it got the privilege of seeing that, getting to see Nick Fury actually do something, which was really cool to watch. As far as he goes, I don't think he's terrible, especially not in this deck style. It was really hard drawing into him. I feel like we didn't pull into him very often, so that's another thing with him. You don't really build a deck around him, I would say. And then I have seen the Helostyle deck build around him. The only thing I will say with the Helostyle for Nick Fury is you don't know what you're going to get. So imagine you pull into the Destroyer, and then you play it with Hela. You just destroy your board state. Unless you're prepared for that, it gets a little rough. But he is fun. I have had some games where I pull into things like Galactus and Thanos, which is awesome to see, because it's fun to pull cards that you're never going to see otherwise. But as far as he goes, I don't think he's going to be game changing in any way. He's not going to be played as much as I would say Daredevil was last season. But he's cool. He's a cool card. I think there's a couple tweaks that could be done to make him a little bit better. But as far as he goes, in this deck style, he works okay. He's not great. He's not terrible. But what do you guys think? How are you guys running him if you guys have him? Or what do you guys think about him? Is there any plays that I didn't see, or plays that or decks that you guys are running him in that there's some things I'm not seeing here? Let me know in the comments, and we'll see if we can find some ways to utilize him in the future. Drop a like, and we'll see you in the next one.